What's good, y'all? It's your boy Travis Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness, and I'm glad to here with y'all. Back at it again with another video. So, this video right here, I'm here to talk to y'all and speak to y'all about the truth within this system and just genuinely in this human experience, bro. A lot of people are distracted by things that don't matter, bro. And there's things that's happening right in front of our faces that we're not really paying attention to. We're not able to speak out on the truth because they don't like that stuff, which is crazy. Because as human beings, we have the freedom of speech. The job is paying people low wages, which is crazy because money is printed out of thin air. People are still distracted by sports and entertainment instead of being educated and focusing financially and spiritually. We're living on a planet where they're constantly harvesting your energy, right? And you're not being consciously aware of how the system is being ran. We trade time for money, and with that money, we gotta then ask ourselves, how are we gonna survive off of what the jobs are paying us? But humans aren't really taught how to be self-sufficient and how to create and bring things to life. They distract you with a whole bunch of PMO videos, so as a man or as a woman, you don't have the energy to even think straight. You don't have the energy to put into your goals, to put into your dreams, to put into your aspirations. Why? Because you are releasing the essence that God has given to you. It's like I get the best information after I finish working out. Because working out is therapy for me. Working out is my form of course, taking care of myself, taking care of my mental, taking care of my physical, taking care of my spirit, my soul, my energy. And every day, God has me on this mission. God has me on this journey to wake the people up. And I know that I can't do this by myself, right? I know that God is constantly showing me things about myself that I have to see. My real power. The job shouldn't control how you feel about yourself. You understand what I'm saying? The programming that they put you through, whether it's through school, whether it's through TV, whether it's through even the social media, you should not be attached to that programming. Because, honestly speaking, we are all powerful creators, bro. We all have the ability to think for ourselves. What is the best case scenario that I can put myself in? Right? A lot of people live at this vibration of fear. I'm scared to take the chance and bet on myself. I'm scared to speak the truth. I'm scared to think outside of the box that the jobs keep you in. Nobody will get rich trading time for money. You need to trade money for assets because the assets is going to grow. Once again, we're living in the system. It's called the Matrix for a reason. It is meant to keep you distracted, not knowing that you as a person hold the power. And the key that you must pay attention to is to have ownership over your time and ownership over your life. And when I say they, I mean the corporations, I mean the government, I mean anybody outside of yourself. That is considered they. Do you think that the government care about the American people? No. Do you think that the jobs care about you? No. They care about what you can produce, how you can help them get rich, how you can help them get make more profits. That's what they care about, bro. The W-2 worker gets taxed the highest. Every time you work it, you get paid every week or every 2 weeks, and you get it taxed 25 to 30%, just that easily. It's all about having a system where they can control the masses of people. So when people like myself or other people on these platforms speak out about the truth, we get deemed as crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. People will do anything to defend the system. Same thing with the PMO industry. When I sit there and I speak out about the PMO industry and I tell y'all to stop watching PMO videos and stop releasing your seed, I get looked at as crazy. I can tell the average man right now, yo bro, you're wasting a whole bunch of time and energy on something that does not matter. Or I can't get on semen retention, or I can't stop fapping my energy away. That is a form of somebody else controlling your energy. Because you're telling yourself what you can't do instead of realizing that you had the power the whole entire time. It's a lot of things that people don't really see in this human experience, bro. You've been conditioned and programmed since you was a kid. And it's very, very hard to unlearn a lot of things that was taught to you because your subconscious mind holds on to the things that other people tell you. But you have the ability to either accept the information or deny it or sit there and say, no, that's not true. You've been conditioned and programmed to think and lack. You've been conditioned and programmed to dislike rich and wealthy people. So you don't even strive to be a rich or wealthy individual because you dislike the people. You've been programmed and conditioned to dislike your own kind, bruh. Melanated people disliking each other for no reason. The communities, nobody really want to stick together. Everybody is like, it's like divide and conquer, and it's like they divided and conquered the people so that the people can go against each other, and they just sit back and say, well, we don't even got to do much. We give them the rap music, we give them the drill music, we give them the drugs, we put the guns in the communities, you do all this extra stuff, you put the bad foods in the communities, liquor stores and corner stores, and let them destroy themselves. It's all by design in this human experience, bro. But you gotta be a lot more protective of your mind. You gotta be a lot more protective of your energy, because that's all you have. If you just realize that the power has always been within you, you would do whatever it takes to not give your power away. If you just realize that, if you stay true to yourself, the Most High God will show you that anything is possible. But once again, we live in a fear-based world where people are afraid. They conform to what their job tells them. They conform to what other people tell them. Never allow a job to determine your worth. Never allow a job to dictate, don't give the control to the people. It's like, think about this, right? When you're working at a job, when you're working at a corporation, you don't know these individuals, you don't know these people. You don't know them. So you put the control into somebody else's hand, the control of your life into somebody else's hands, instead of putting it into your own hand. Yes, we all got bills to take care of. Yes, we all got responsibilities to take care of, right? But there's plenty of ways to cultivate your skills and to learn how to make money. I tell you all the time, learn high income skills, bro. Learn how to invest, learn how to trade, learn how to sell products, learn how to do something, bro, because we are creative. We are creative beings. You understand what I'm saying? Focus on your positive habits and your positive routines that you can do to create the life that you want for yourself. Because you're not going to get rich or wealthy just strictly working a 9-to-5 job. That is a form of control. Once again, when I speak out about it, when I speak the truth, I get deemed as the bad guy. I get deemed as crazy. The videos don't get a lot of views. Why? Because they don't want you to fucking know the truth, bro. They don't want you to know your real power. They, meaning the people that control and run this world. That's what I mean by when I say they. You need to discover your real power. It's always been internal. Whatever money you cultivate from working a job, because you got a plan to get out of that system, to get out of the W-2 system, whatever money you cultivate outside of paying bills, you need to put the money to work. The system is work 8 hours, that's it. Your money stopped coming in. And you clock in and you clock out. You clocking in and clocking out on a planet where we have free will. We clocking in and clocking out and letting the job dictate your work per hour of your life. Now, am I telling you to sit there and quit your job today? No, because I don't know your financial circumstances, bro. I don't know your situation. I don't know you. So I'm not one of these people to tell you to quit your job. But I am one of these people to tell you to wake up. Wake up. Ownership is the only thing you need to strive for. Everything else is a distraction, right? The sports, the football, the basketball, all this extra shit. That's all distractions, bro, to keep you from not realizing what's really going on. They got people disliking each other for no reason. Once again, you speak out on the truth, you get deemed as the bad guy, right? It's like the world changed, bro. The whole entire world changed since 2020. Everything changed. Nothing will ever feel the same, bro. Even on these platforms. Even on these platforms, bro. I don't control the YouTube algorithm. I don't control who subscribes, who likes, who does this, who does that. I don't have control over that. But I feel like everybody should still speak the truth and not live in fear, bro. Because the truth matters. We always had the power as people. It's either you're going to own your time and your energy or somebody else will. And all they're going to do is harvest off of your energy, bro. I see this all on TikTok. Jobs are energy harvesters, bro. You basically selling your time and your energy for scraps. Some people think $100 a day is a lot of money until you really start seeing how money really works. Until you really start seeing how you need the assets. The assets is gonna work. Before you know it, you got $10,000 saved up, $20,000 saved up. The assets will outpace what you make in a day. And now you're like, damn, like, bro, I'm worth way more than what these jobs are trying to pay me, bro. So you're trying to tell me that an hour of my life is only $20, bro? Are you kidding me? And that's time that I cannot get back. And then I gotta wait a week or 2 weeks to just get paid some money, and then half of that is going to the bills? Oh. Be grateful for that $20 an hour. They want you to be grateful for the scraps. That you never know your true worth. So you gotta break free from the system. It takes time. It takes unlearning and relearning, reconditioning your mind, protecting your energy, learning how to value yourself. You gotta speak life into your plans, into your goals. You have to understand that nothing is perfect. You gotta realize that you gotta be committed to changing your life. You gotta be committed to changing yourself. Life is beyond what you can see with these two eyes. It's spiritual. It's spiritual warfare. Time is your number one asset. And time is running out for everybody on this planet. All of us. So will we continue to trade time for scraps? Or will you discover better things, new things about yourself that you probably never really paid attention to? It's up to you. Cut out the distractions. Stop watching TV if you need to. And get to know yourself. You gotta learn how to trust yourself. Nobody's gonna come and save you. Once again, jobs, corporations, governments, school system, none of them care about you. You gotta care about you. And you have to be the one to have your own back. Alright? Take back your power, bro. Nothing feels the same ever since 2020. But we gotta wake up. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness.